But first, we're following two breaking news stories, beginning with this. 50 days after a high school freshman was killed in Southeast D.C., police make an arrest. Anthony Allen is accused of killing 14-year-old Stephen Slaughter off Minnesota Avenue in January. Police revealed today Slaughter was the victim of an attempted robbery. WUSA 9's Michael Quander has been on top of this story since it first happened. Mike, how's his family doing tonight?
Yeah, Leslie, I just got off the phone with Stephen's mom just moments ago. She says this is like a weight lifted off of her shoulders. She knows that nothing in this world will ever bring her son back, but she's finding peace in knowing that her son's accused killer is off the streets tonight. I want you all to take a look at this video. I want to go back to January when all of this first went down. Stephen was walking home from the 7-Eleven down the street from here. It was around 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. Police revealed today that 21-year-old Anthony Allen tried to rob Stephen at gunpoint before he was shot and killed just 1 block away from his home. Now, you all may remember at first, detectives were having a lot of trouble getting information on this killing, but they got a break in the case and tracked down a vehicle of interest. They say the car was taken in an armed carjacking about 1 week before Stephen's murder. When they found it, police say it had the murder weapon and other evidence inside that led them to the suspect.
Being able to close the case, I think, is the least we can do for the family, but they're going to have to live with this for the rest of their lives. So I guess there is some sense of satisfaction, but there's also a sense of sadness that we lost a young guy who, he had, like I said, he had a world of promise.
You know, Stephen was a 9th grader at Friendship Collegiate, and he loved to play football. He'd been playing since he was about 5 years old. He was described as a good kid who stayed out of trouble and had a bright future ahead of him. And, you know, police are still investigating this case. Even though they made that arrest today, they still believe at least one more person is involved. So if you have any information that may help in this case, give detectives a call right away. And as for Allen, police say he's expected in court at some point tomorrow. Reporting live in Southeast D.C., Michael Quander, WUSA 9.
All right, Mike, and we're also learning an 18-year-old accused of making threats to Fairfax High School has surrendered.